Hi friends, Hernan here, Simply NAS West Coast. We're changing it up a little bit. We are not in the shop today. We're actually in my house. Why are we in my house? Well, very simple, because we are looking at home NAS systems. Okay, so in this particular case, it's a Synology NAS system. Hold on, I'm not going to start talking about CPUs and RAM and terabytes and petabytes and all this other stuff. No, we're going to talk about the technology of NAS. People have asked me, Hernan, is a NAS right for me? And is a NAS right for you? So let's talk about that a little bit. Now let's review storage. Okay, what do we know as storage? We know storage is our drives, right? This has hard drives. Okay, now the external drive that you have at home that you connect to your PC or laptop and you know, drag and drop information, that has a drive inside of it as well. Okay, this is a drive, this has drives. Your external drive has a drive. What's the difference? Tell you what, I have drives as well. Okay, I have external drives, I have NAS systems drives, and I use them both. Now, think about this with your external drive. Let's say you're traveling. Okay, you're traveling and you have your documents and information on your external drive. Okay, you're at the airport, you're running late, you jump on the plane, and guess what? You forgot your bag. You left your duffel bag, you left your bag, your carry-on, and it has your external drive on there and your presentation that you're supposed to be doing the next day on your trip. And now you don't have that information, external drive. Here's another situation, okay? I'm copying over all my pictures from my PC onto my external drive. And I love my external drive, it's fast, it's great, it's very convenient. Problem is I accidentally drop it. It falls and it breaks and my information's on there and I need it. I need it for school, I need it for work, I need to get my videos done. I have a lot of stuff to do and I can't access it because I dropped it and all the information's on there. Okay, that is an external drive. Typically, there's no protection on it. Okay, there's no backup on it. It's just an independent drive used to transmit information from one location to another. Now, once it's separated, once it leaves that information and it's independent, it's on its own. Okay, it's on its own. And what happens between point A and point B is very dangerous. Again, it can be lost, it can be damaged, the drive can die, and you'd be in some hot water. Okay, now, what about NAS systems? I mean, what's the difference, right? How is this going to help me? Well, take a look at this scenario A that we were talking about. Okay, I'm traveling. I have my presentations and all my information, but it's sitting in my NAS system at home. And I can access it via my phone. I can access it via my laptop. All I have to do is open it up, type in my IP address to my NAS. It's secured, it's encrypted, and I pull up my data instantly. Same thing on my phone, whether it's my videos, pictures, reports, whatever it is, I pull it up on my phone, connected here to my NAS, and it's secure at home, sitting at home. Okay, that's one solution. Now, what about if it falls? What happens if there's something's wrong with it? What happens if this drive fails? Well, guess what? These drives are rated. Now, what does that mean, rated? It means that all the information that's being put onto the system, it's striped. Okay, so it's not placed from your PC, from your machine here. It's actually placed here across all the drives. So it's striped across all the information. So if I pull this out, the information is still written on the other ones as well. So I can pull this out. One can die. In a RAID 5 configuration, this drive can die, and this information, my information, it's still available, it's still running. Gives me enough time to run out and buy another drive, ready to go, and it starts rebuilding all of my data and all my information. It gets rebuilt, but it's still accessible. So I can still access all my information, all my data. It's all accessible. I can reach it. Now I can connect again directly into my router, right? From my PC, or whether it's a wireless router, I can also connect as well. And while I'm traveling, I can connect this data and information as well. So think about that, all right? That if the disk fails, and any of these disks can fail, right? Where you have an external drive that fails, and man, you're in deep trouble, right? What are you gonna do? Now, that's a great thing. Now, am I saying don't use external drives? Absolutely not. I use them. I use them in production, I use them for work, but I use them from point A to point B. But all my data is secure here, okay? Just like my money. Yeah, I have a couple bucks in my pocket, but all my money is sitting in the bank, This is your bank, okay? This is where all your information should be kept. Now, you can have, some change and transfer information, whether it's a small thumb drive or whether it's a larger external drive. That's fine, no worries. But always keep a copy here and always keep a copy on your machine where it was created. Okay, so now let's talk about setting these things up. Okay, a lot of times you're saying, well, Hernan, I don't know how to set one of these things up. And it sounds so technical. When you talk about it, it sounds technical. Reality is it's not. At one point, several years ago, 10 years ago, they were very technical. Now, they're very easy to set up. And thanks to Synology and the steps it takes to set up, it's super easy. Now, I'm gonna walk you through that, every bit of step, how we are gonna create what we're gonna do. Step number one is we're gonna put the drives into the system. Okay, we're gonna clip them in, we're gonna install them. Now, number two is we're gonna create the RAID. And we'll talk about RAIDing, okay, as well. And after that, we're gonna get the system and we're gonna connect it into our router. And then we're gonna connect our laptop and our PC into our router as well. And we're gonna sync up with our NAS system. Very simple. And I'm gonna walk you through that and you're gonna see every single step and how simple it really is. Okay, those setups, and we'll walk you through that. And at the end, if you have any questions, you can always feel free to reach out to us. All right, here's our hard drive. Okay, here's our tray. And here are our clips. You notice that there is a small section as well as a wide section. Okay. Now, what we're gonna do is, number one, we're gonna find this is our interface. We wanna make sure, this is the interface of our drive. We wanna make sure that this is facing towards our NAS system. Okay. We're gonna insert it in here. Nice and snug. We're gonna make sure that it's placed all the way down. Okay. Now, we're gonna insert here, tap, and it's gonna tap in. I'm gonna flip this side, same thing. You'll notice the rubber notches here, insert here. Hear that snap? It's snapped into place. That's ready to go. This drive is ready. Okay, then, very simple. Insert here, ready to go. Slide that in. And repeat. We will continue to do that until the drive is fully loaded. Now, we are going to add our power supply. All right, so here's the back of our Synology. Okay, here we have our gigabit connection. Okay, this is going to go connected right into our network. This is going to be where our power supply is connected. Okay, and here's our USB 3. Now, we're going to get our cable. Okay, we're going to make sure it's plugged in nice and tight here. Secure that, it's good to go. Okay, we're going to get this end, okay, of our power supply. Okay, and we're going to put this right in here. Make sure it's nice and fit here. All right, fantastic. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to get our home router. This is our home router. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to connect one end of our cable of our network, very simple cable. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and plug it in here. Nice and firm. Make sure that is plugged in, and we're going to plug it in. Make sure that's plugged in over here. All right, next we are going to get another cable. Okay, now this cable is going to go connected right into our PC or our laptop. Okay. Hey friends, so I told you it's very simple to do, very easy. I know at first it sounds a little intimidating. I know some of these videos, we a lot of tech talk, a lot of technology talk, but the reality is it's easy to set up. And as you can see now, some of the terminology, the glossary that we went over, the technology of NAS systems, now you can always revert to it. And hey, if you have any questions, feel free to let us know. And don't worry, and if you need help, if you need us to build your system, get it ready for you, get it ready, and it arrives to you, all you have to do is turn it on and connect it, we can do that for you as well. Okay, just let us know, hey Hernan, I need 5, 6, 14 terabyte drives, 8 terabyte drives, whatever it is you need. Okay, and whether it's a gigabit or a Thunderbolt or 10 gig, that's fine as well. You tell us how you want it and we'll build it and get it over to you. Okay, so feel free to comment, leave questions, ask questions, email us at sales@simplynas.com. I hope this has been helpful. And again, feel free to ask any questions. There are no dumb questions when it comes to technology. Everyone is at different levels. Okay, so I hope everyone is doing fantastic out there. My name's Hernan from Simply NAS West Coast. Take care and thanks again for stopping by.